I'm pretty much in the loop that the shit that was happening with us up in 6 upper high classification CMC house up there, census joint, bro.
Yeah.
That we was part of that race war that was going on down there.
Yeah,
at that time was not Damu.
We was at the beginning stages of it because in the 4 building, the Latin Kings and the Yetas, they was mad.
And the Familia, don't forget about them.
Yeah, and the Familia. They was strong in the 4 building to the point where they had numbers and they had structure. You understand what I'm saying? Now, they wasn't overriding a lot of the dudes that been getting busy in prison, period, through the years, you heard? But at the end of the day, they was coming up, and during certain incidents, they through their numbers, they was running into a couple of wars, you heard? You know what I'm saying? So we started that shit off up in 6 upper high classification, getting it on with Tone and them dudes, Latin Kings, some Latin King dudes, and some of the Yeta dudes, and at the same, we was getting it on so hard with them that the dude Supra had to come through and tell us, like, yo, man, y'all dudes is going home. We got dudes that's never going home, that's fighting cases, that got murder beefs, that's going to be here. And the shit that y'all doing in 6 upper could lead all the way out to population. You understand what I'm saying?
We wasn't jacking that shit.
And even though the black brothers, it's nothing that they knew that we didn't have to listen to them. The only people that had to listen to them dudes was Tone and them. You heard? You know what I'm saying? But they was mad courteous, and they knew what it was. But that ain't stopped nothing because as soon as they left, we popped off with the niggas again. You heard?
Yup, got it popping. I mean, I remember that shit, word to mother, like it was yesterday when you gave me the name CH. And I remember when that kid came, that Spanish, we almost killed that boy.
Yeah. Yup.
That's when they sent us up out of there.
He was a big dude, right? He was a big Spanish bro, right?
Yup.
Yeah.
Yup.
I remember that.
We almost killed that nigga in that day room.
Yup. I said some non-studies was on, so niggas wrote niggas up.
Yeah, but if Miss Wilcock was there anyway, she'd have sent us to the moon.
Yeah, because she didn't like us, I told you. She did not like niggas, B. That was
word
weird.
You know what what's up with, not to stray off, what's up with, Rambo? How you doing?
Who's that?
John Rambo. He was down there with us too, and his little brother, you know Tech?
Yeah,
he was
I know Tech. They was down there too?
He was with me in Attica. He was with us in that with me in Attica with that shit too. That was like my right hand.
Oh, all right. Yeah. You know John did a lot of time, you heard?
I heard he out though. I think he had got up on somebody joint or some stuff.
He didn't get up on nobody joint yet, but he corrected a few stories that was out there about him, you know. Everybody gave him their due. You know what I'm saying? But he watching. You heard?
That was the Bronx nigga right there. He had the whole barrel on his shoulders for years on that Rikers Island.
Yeah, man. It's the early 90s.
We ain't even talking about no Spanish thing going on. He was rumbling with them Brooklyn niggas crazy.
Yeah, baby. You know what I'm saying? Niggas kept, like you said, he was holding the Bronx down. Him and a couple other niggas. That Bronx versus Brooklyn.
It was a few, you know, but that's one thing, and I was very happy about that, and that's what really made me feel a little more, all right, you know, my family from the street, we part of this thing, but it made me feel a little more comfortable because it stopped the barrel wars, you know?
Yeah. Nah, I said that in my last video when I was talking about the Bloods. I said the Bloods brought a lot of people together, brought a lot of us from the boroughs together.
Yeah, bro, that stopped a lot of war. You know who else I ran into? He was down there with us too, but he was adult. Fouquan. Remember Fouquan?
Yeah.
From LG?
Yeah.
He was with me too, though.
All right, yeah, I know.
Who else? There's a few other them older niggas. If I remember, I could be wrong. You could correct me, bro. I think Fouquan, I forgot who else it was. They worked in commissary, or in the 4 building.
All right.
What the fuck is the other nigga's name? There's a few of them. The older ones that was on the adult side of the 4. And when we was in the Bing, when they was down there doing suicide. Remember when we was in 1 Main?
Yeah, I remember the 1 Main, and I remember the suicide nigga.
There's a few.
A little bit.
Damn, I remember because some of them I ran into up top and shit like that.
Yeah, man.
I ran into them at Elmira.
But we was only on the air for like 4, 6 months. That, you know, we was in and out, you heard? But it was a little rough. It was a little rough for 6 months, you heard? It was nigga. They had us a 6 upper, 1 main, H.D.M. God damn.
No, I ain't gonna lie. That H was that was a different hit.
Yup.
That H was a different hit because remember I still had that half a gym. My old timer man, he was one of the big dogs from my project in the street. Old timer, I was given named Chauncey and Harlem. Probably heard of him. His name Chauncey. He was upstairs locked up. And Frisky, rest his soul, from my project too. Another heavy hitter from Harlem, Bronx shit, my project. Frisk.
Yeah, I heard of him.
They was locked up too. They was in the H with us. Remember, I used to always go on a visit. I went on a visit on the H, and Chauncey said me, like, yo, little cat, what the fuck is you doing here, y'all? You know what it is, man. We doing what y'all doing, man. Like, we following behind y'all, but we doing it a little different. He like, yo, what's up with you? Well, where you at? I'm like, yo, I'm in 1A, huh? He like, yo, what you, hold on a minute. Why they not letting somebody in to visit? I don't know if it's one of them Spaniards. The nigga didn't want to come in to visit because of me. They moved me all the way in the end by myself. Because you remember in H.D.M, the adults didn't sit with us adolescents on the visit, bro.
Yeah.
They separated us, but they separated me mad far. But they didn't let the Spanish nigga on the visit. I ain't really know what the fuck was going on with none of that shit. You know what I mean? I don't know what's going on. I'm just down here and I'm up and ready. I'm saying, I don't know. I know what we just did, and I know how we was damaging them Latin King niggas, bro. That's all.
Yeah, it was crazy, man.
The nigga ain't gonna catch me slipping and all that. I'm up and ready. Word though. Well, I remember Gargamel. I ran into him on top too.
Oh, you ran into Gargamel?
Oh, big nose, funny, ugly ass nigga, man.
You wasn't there, so you wasn't there when they cut May out.
Who? Mayo or Mayo?
Mayo. Remember, Mayo was the porter.
Yeah, nah, I wasn't there. You talking about when we was in H.D.M?
Yeah. You just left. You went to
nah, I was there. They cut him through the cell, right through the bars.
Nah, half cut him in the yard, man. The next day.
Nah, I was gone.
Yeah, you was gone.
I was gone.
Yeah, because you wasn't there. I caught the next day. Half Gargamel. The police let Gargamel out to run the phones. Remember, they used to give us that little phone minute time.
Yup.
That little bing time phone minute call. And
they keep moving them from fucking block to block, like in front of the cell. They move it down this way.
Yeah, exactly. One day, because Mayo, when you was there, Mayo used to do all that. You understand what I'm saying?
I remember Mayo was the porter.
Yeah. And remember Mayo had his little shine and shit, remember?
Yup. What was he, Dominican or Puerto Rican? He was mixed.
Yeah, he looked like he was mixed, you heard? But I know he was smooth. You know, he's from Queens. You heard far
away. He was good money. He was cool.
CO liked him. He used to have his little attitude here and there, but over and all, he was a fair dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the nigga half pulled up on the scene. Cause you remember the nigga half had the building at that time. You know what I'm saying?
I know. You right. I know. You right.
Half had that building. I can't front. So
Nah, you right though.
They kicked him out the 4 building. They sent him over to the H, and I remember as soon as he came over, the whole temperature on the company changed. You heard? Everybody was like up under him. You know what I'm saying? It was only a few niggas.
Nigga used to be talking wild, crazy.
Yeah, it was only a few niggas. I think you was there when he came. You heard?
I was there.
I think you was there when he came, but I think you left before this incident happened. You heard? That's exactly what happened. You was there when he came, but as soon as you left. The nigga devised the plan. That nigga told Gargamel to yap Mayo through the
see, I was there when that happened, because Mayo's cell was in the front and Gargamel's cell.
Yeah, they was locked next door to each other.
I know, I remember that. I remember that shit with the chain with the Gargamel, but I ain't really know what happened though, you heard?
And you know who else was on the company at that time? But you probably ain't know him at that time. C. Diamonds, you heard?
He was on the company with us?
Yeah, C. Diamonds was locked up there with Gargamel and them. I think C. Diamonds was the first or second cell. You heard?
But his name was C. Diamonds at the time?
No, he was going by Los. You heard?
See?
You know what I'm saying? His street shit. You heard?
Yup.
But I already knew him from the street, so that's how I knew who he was. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he was up there with us. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of niggas was riding that nigga half. You heard? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know he was going crazy in the building. You feel me?
Nah, because they ain't want to be on that nigga bad side. You heard?
Mm-hmm.
But see, the thing about me was I had been through Murder Mall 9 in 91. You got to remember, that was 9-4 when we talking about.
I know. But I see, that's the crazy shit too, though. And I don't know and I'm glad that you said that. I don't know at the same time if you was there. I was in Mar 9 too, you heard?
Yeah, I think we talked about that too.
I was in Mar 9.
After that, right?
Rest his soul. Nah, that wasn't after that. That was around the same 92, 91. When we first got locked up for the 10th man at the skate key, our skate key, Arlington. Not that New Jackson, whatever that shit is over there.
Yeah, the Arlington joint.
Yeah, I don't know about that little kid shit.
So that was the first time you went through the island?
Huh?
That was the first time you went through the island?
In 91?
Yeah. No,
yeah.
92.
No, I went 91. That's when we first got locked up for the skate key shit. 91.
All right, refresh my memory again.
I went back in 92 and I was in Mar 9. You know who was with me?
Who that?
Tyson.
All right.
You know what I'm talking about? Kawan Frazier from Brownsville.
All right, yeah.
He was with me. If I'm correct, Light was with there. Light was there. You know, what's this nigga name? It just came to me. It's not Dark Hell. That's the old head that I know. That's the Tracy Morgan. That's his right hand man. Dark Hell. He died too.
All right. Yeah, I know Tracy Morgan.
Yeah.
He used to work at Yankee Stadium. He used to be one of the souvenir guys. You heard?
Yup. Hustle man.
Hustle man. You heard?
What the fuck? Hold up. I'm telling you. Dark Low. I think that's his nigga name. No, not Dark Hell. That's one that died. The old head. It's Drake. Draco. Drac. You know Drac?
Drake or Drac. I think it's Drac. I think.
Drac. He was there. It was a few niggas. Hokoff was down there. Yeah. Because that's when that Bronx and Brooklyn was heavy. Rambo was down there.
So it had to be early 9-1 or something. Because all them dudes was going. But I know Rambo was definitely going by 9-2.
Yeah.
That was 9-1 and he was going.
I'm probably
confusing on the island, like from the Bronx. When I first got to the 9, Wacko was there. And Frazier.
I know Wacko. You talking about light skin, right?
Huh?
He light skin. Wacko, right? Light skin, right?
Yeah, light skin.
Yeah, I know you're talking about. He was down there too. That's a fact. And he was with me up top too, though.
Yeah, I was with Wacko up top too. When I first got to Clinton, he was there.
That's where he was with me at too, in Clinton.
Yeah.
Then you probably, when I was in Clinton, you probably was on the other side.
What years you was in Clinton?
Oh, shit.
Still here, and I'm ready for war, nigga. I'm still here. Yeah, I'm letting it off. I don't like the way I'm living, but I still wanna live. It's like I'm asking for forgiveness for some shit that I did. I was young, I was only a kid. They say what goes around comes around, but I say it is what it is. I trust nobody. It seems like everybody's a snake. It be your own homies trying to snatch food off your plate. They be watching every move that you make, trying to do what you do, and they get mad if they do it too late. I got stabbed twice, and I didn't even know I had beef. But most of the time I got a problem, it don't be cause of me. It don't matter, niggas know I'm a G. I ain't telling police shit. I hope they don't talk about me. I'm usually the predator, but wind up being prey. How the fuck I almost died and wound up catching a case? The cameras got a good look at my face. They ain't see me get stabbed, but they see when them niggas got chased. Can't make this shit up. Boy, I could be going to jail, but I was this close to going to hell. I couldn't take that L. Nah, not by no bitch ass niggas. When I die, be a real killer pulling the trigger.